Hi everyone. I've seen several videos about some battles happening between the Ukrainian drones and the Russian tanks. And in the Arabic community, I've seen several analytics or some people trying to analyze this situation of what's happening between the Ukrainian drones and the Russian tanks or Russian vehicles, army vehicles. So what they are saying that when an Ukrainian drone encounter a Russian tank, when they try to attack that tank, the tank have some electromagnetic jammers on the frequencies used by these drones. So they have an antenna that directs its electromagnetic energy toward the drone. So if the drone normally needs from the satellites signal to know its location and its altitude, and also maybe from the back it will need some signal from the command center, or maybe from another satellite it will need the signal from the command center. But because the signal coming from the jammer toward the drone is very strong, and because the drone is far away from its command center, maybe 5 to 10 kilometers from its command center, command and control, and it's maybe 2 or 1 kilometer from the tank. So the jamming signal has advantage over the signal coming from the GPS satellites or from the command and control center, because that signals from the GPS and from the command and control center are now very weak, since the drone is nearby the Russian tank. It's maybe 1 kilometer, half kilometer, 2 kilometer. So the jamming signal directed toward this drone will be very strong, and it will randomness and its noise will overwhelm the signal coming from GPS and from its command and control center. So it will disable these signals. So in this case, the drone will be uncontrollable. If there is some kind of maybe an image detection that can detect the image of tank or vehicle, it will fly toward that target. But also one idea can be implemented by Ukrainian by adding a detection for the direction of the jamming signal. So in this case, they need to add on the below the drone some kind of antenna. Can be be directional antenna. It can be rotated by motors to find the direction of the jammer. Also can be made by modern electronics, so it can be antenna of the phased array type. So in this case, it will be very fast in detecting the direction of the jammer. So in this case, if you add the capability of detecting jamming signal coming from the jammer, so you can update the software of the drone. That is, if there is some kind of strong jamming is happening, is directed toward the drone, and there is no signal is coming or cannot be detected from the GPS or the signal coming from the command and control center cannot be detected because it becomes very noisy because of the jamming. So in this case, it will activate the jammer direction detection. So it will try to detect the direction of this jamming signal. So in this case, the the drone can be made to attack from where this signal, jamming signal, is coming. So if it's coming from the tank, can be programmed to attack the tank. So the jammer probably mostly will be on top of the tank. So you just need to have to program it to attack like half a meter or like 1 meter below the jamming antenna. So in this case, our, for example, our airplane can be programmed to attack this tank. And to improve this, the attack, and make it like little bit resistant against if there is any like anti-aircraft machine guns or maybe anti-aircraft some kind of measures they added to the tank, you can make the flying path little bit random. For example, instead of going directly, it can be changed to this path, or can be changed to this path. So you can add some randomness to the software, to the flying path, so to make it very hard to predict the flying path of this attacking drone. So maybe Ukrainian can try to implement this idea. I think this is a simple idea, but in spite of its simplicity, I think it can like deter the the Russians from like using their jammers. So because now if they turn on the jammer, they will be like they will be saying to the drones that, "Hi drones, we are the target here. Come to attack us." So this will be the case. Of course, some kind of another measure can be added to the drone, because maybe Russians will try to put some jammers just on the ground, or in the like on some empty vehicle, like unused vehicle, just to like fool this system. So this system can be made to like program to attack moving vehicles instead of just like vehicles that are not moving at all for a long time, especially if this has been detected, this a tank or vehicle location is detected from a long distance, and if it's big moving, okay, this is the jamming coming from, and is the target. If it's not moving, this is probably someone is trying to fool the drone, so the drone can be programmed to retreat back to some safe place, so they can use it again. Okay, this is one idea, maybe can be used by Ukraine, and we will see the results. And also, I just want to see what the analytics will say about this, especially in Arab community analytics, what they will say about this. I just want to test the idea, and goodbye.